Huepa. Así. Sigue el corriente, saca la botella, cambia el ambiente. Baby, no me mientes, tú sabes que te gusta muy caliente. Y baby, cuando bailas, moviendo suavecito, yo me quedo callado. Y baby, estoy perdido, volviendo loco en mi mente. Yo no sé lo que pasó, cuéntame, porque el corazón me robó ya. Saca la botella hasta que me olvide. Saca la botella y eso se acabó. Y eso se acabó. Bailando por la noche sin miedo. Y eso se acabó. Y eso se acabó. Baby, me robaste el corazón. Y baby, estoy pelado. Me robaste demasiado. Bailando en mi mente todavía no he pagado. Bájalo, bájalo pa' mí. Tíralo, tíralo vacío. Sunrise, God bless. Let you shine on my love. My love. Volviendo loco en mi mente. Yo no sé lo que pasó. Cuéntame, porque el corazón me robó ya. Saca la botella hasta que me olvide. Saca la botella y eso se acabó. Y eso se acabó. Bailando por la noche sin miedo. Y eso se acabó. Y eso se acabó. Baby, me robaste el corazón. Sigue el corriente, saca la botella, cambia el ambiente. Baby, no me mientes, tú sabes que te gusta muy caliente. Y baby, cuando bailas, moviendo suavecito, yo me quedo callado. Y baby, estoy perdido. Y eso se acabó. Y eso se acabó. Bailando por la noche sin miedo. Y eso se acabó. Y eso se acabó. Baby, me robaste el corazón.
From the moment we held on to things we cannot see, I I would cross the sky forever. It's only just begun. I know you will agree. Things to make us all feel better. What I may have, what I may own, I give it all. Like a desert in the sun. My heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy. You can walk and you can run. How I wish you knew my heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy. Tell me when you've had enough, when all is said and done. You still feel the fascination. You can blame it on my love. Guess my heart is warm. All the freedom you've been chasing. What I may have, what I may own, I give it all. Like a desert in the sun. My heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy. You can walk and you can run. How I wish you knew my heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy. Will you show me the way? My heart is longing for answering. 'Cause I will wait night and day. You will see in time my heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy. Like a desert in the sun, desert in the sun. My heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy. Like a desert in the sun. My heart ain't heavy. My heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy. You can walk and you can run. How I wish you knew my heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy. Heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy.
Good morning and hello ho ha. It is I, CJSGOOSE, and we'll come back for some bridge building. Hopefully we can get on a little bit better than we did yesterday. But I do have a delivery coming today, so I've just got to be aware of that the phone might ring and they might turn up. And so I'll have to just go on to a break or something when that happens. I might come off depending on which way it is. Yep, and I'm just gonna throw myself in the ocean because apparently that's where I needed to be. Hope everybody is okay today. No, I do hope everyone's okay. I was just knowing to the blocks that I'm placing in the wrong place. Oh dear. Right, we are going to try. Don't even think about it, Buster. I'm busy. You always want to kill me. Don't ever want to just visit me and say, oh, hello, Goose. How are you doing? No. I just want to kill me every time. So this part I'm working out is the under sort of tunnel part of the bridge. I am didn't really want to do that. A bit concerned about the perspectives, but I think we should be okay. What have I done here? 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, that's wrong. Thought it was wrong. 1, 2, 3, and 1. There we go. That's what we're doing. So evening it up on both sides. So that's going to be the tunnel part underneath the bridge. Oh no, done it wrong again. I've got a 3, 1, 2, 3, and then that one underneath the water line. That one there, underneath. Yeah, that looks better. So we've got the lighthouse and the house, the conservatory, the church. We've got loads of projects to get on with. I did originally say that after I'd finished the caves, which I still haven't finished, we were going to do the church. But then I kind of realised that we need to sort of work out where all of these items are. So although they're not all done, we will get them done. We want to take these off here because otherwise they're distracting. We're only using these as markers. Who was that? That's enough of that. That's rude. Did not need to just come in here with your little trident and try to attack me. Well, the trident's mine now. Okay, that's what you get. I've confiscated it. I mean, you don't need it anymore anyway. So, okay. Who was that then? Are you Trident Man's brother? Yeah, thought so. Well, oh, okay. I do seem to be very lucky with tridents. I don't think you're supposed to be this lucky with tridents. I do have quite a few. Now, do we have anything here to get back up on the other side? Nope, because somebody just removed all of the blocks. Who's that making horrid noises? So I'm thinking of removing the blocks here. We are quite tight on dirt, so... Ow! Oh, it's a baby. Oh, I suppose that they were your relations as well, were they? Well, they shouldn't have attacked me first. Then I wouldn't have attacked them. Oh, another one. How am I supposed to get anything done? Honestly, it's ridiculous. Oh, and another one. I'm going to have to just drain out the ocean so I can build this section. And another one. Go away. So I was having a play yesterday. I didn't do a massive amount because I was really tired, not feeling very good with the migraine, and but I did manage. It was either yesterday, I think it may have been the day before. Oh, I want those blocks. Come back. Oh, are you another baby? I don't know, you might have been. I managed to work out a better way of doing the walkway, so I can make it wider, which is what I really wanted. So we're going to do that at some point, but what I thought was I'd do all the draining out off stream because that's boring, and we have seen me doing that already, because we need to re-drain out a whole area. And then what we'll do is I'll then put the redstone in. I will name the person where I got the idea from because I couldn't think how to do it. I needed to use repeaters and do it. It's actually over 3 or 4 layers. Levels, which I didn't know. I'm not a redstoner, but I would like to learn how to do it a bit better. I do feel that it would look that the walkway would benefit from being much wider, because at the moment we've just got this one little section here that's 3 wide, but if you look at how this section is here where it's much wider, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, say 5. That's what I really want, like this whole section to come right down, not just this tiny little piece. So although I really like what I've done, it's just not quite enough for me. So I'm hoping that we can tweak that. But I'm not going to do that today because that's a lot of, quite technical. I don't think my head could cope with it anyway. So we're going to carry on trying to sort out this bridge. We're just waiting for the sunset to go down. May as well watch this walkway go under again. You'll see that I haven't got in an extra water source block, which means that the water doesn't fill in properly. But I am aware of that. It did fill in before, but it's fine. Once we've altered it all, we'll make sure it works properly. So this is to signify that the tide is coming in and going out. And this is where the community is really helpful, because I came up with the idea after my boy was watching a Roblox video, and the YouTuber that was doing the video had gone to Cornwall, where there is a castle that you can that actually has a walkway like that where it floods. So I want to cover that in at the back, and then we want to just go and have a look. We can't fly to places, I'm afraid, because I'm almost out of rockets and I barely have any gunpowder. Oh yeah, that looks better, although I built it in the wrong place, haven't I? How did I do that? Let's just go out a little. What a silly plonker. I need to move it over by 1, I think. Let's do that then. So let's just move. No, I did specifically want that brick, but this is why you always, before you move on to another section, always sort of come to the back, come away from everything, and double check it all, because I really messed up there. So I want to take these ones out. Like this. And then it would be that one. And then this one will go like this. And hopefully that will now be correct. Let's collect all of our lovely blocks. I really like these bricks. There's another one there. Is that all of them? I think it is. Right, let's pop back over here again. We can have another check, make sure we've actually got it back into the middle. I'm a bit concerned that the bridge doesn't have a middle. If it doesn't, then we need to tweak it even more. Yeah, that's not helpful. Make sure that your little walkway is long enough so that when you walk, you don't actually just walk off the end. I think that's okay. I think it just looks odd because of that piece that's sticking down. So we can remove that. And we need to remove that little block there. Otherwise, I think it looks quite even. Although I don't know whether to bring out this one here. I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay like that. So what I think we need to do is we need to bring it out even wider. So if we're making that pathway wider, this needs to be wider. So I'm thinking about odd numbers work really well with this kind of thing. So I'm thinking about 5 or 7. And then where that dirt layer is at the moment, that's the middle-ish, maybe. Depends, I need it to work in between there and there. So we could fatten it up that side or fatten it up this side, whichever. So let's go and tweak how wide it is. Oh, we're going to just remove this block and we'll go up the top to do that one. That's that one out. Was there a loose block? There is. I thought there was. I think I can get back up here. Sorry about all of the swimming and everything. I'm not very good at flying anyway. So we're thinking of bringing, what have we got so far? It's only 3 wide. That is really not wide enough. And I really think we should maybe bring it more this side. So if that's 3, we need to bring it out. I'm thinking another 4. Have we got enough blocks we can see? Yeah, 2, 3, 4. be, it would come to here, and then we need to connect these two pieces. Don't ask me how I managed to do that. Is this a top or a lower? It's a lower one. No, it's not. It's a top. How is that a top? Don't know. I'm sure I had a block here somewhere. I was hoping it had come up, but that is a lower block. Why is that then not? Oh, it's because it would be this one, wouldn't it? It'd be this one. Ah, yes, it would be that one. That's why. Let's just take these out then. Otherwise, we'll just have those all wasted. Don't want to waste any for now. Well, right, so then it will go across here and round. I'm wondering, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's take it over then and just do it one more. This could be too wide, but actually it could work really well. So that's stairs. So let's put the stairs in and we can get a better idea of how wide it would be. I'm not worried about where that dirt is on there. That will all come out. And we need to connect it down. I'm not quite sure how we'll do that yet. I might continue it where it looks like it's actually got a road going right underneath a piece of land and it's been built up out of that land. That's what I'm thinking. So we'll need to grab more blocks to do that with. It'd be easy to do it like that actually. Right, so let's just add another couple of rows, then we can see how wide it is and whether it looks right or wrong. At the end of the day, we have very large buildings here, so a large bridge is not really going to be an issue, I don't think. However, the lighthouse is a lot bigger than I kind of anticipated. It is and it isn't, because it's the same lighthouse that I built before. So it shouldn't have caused me so much trouble, but because where I built it before, it was further away from my house. So when I'm talking about where I built it, where I've used it before, if you take a look on my Goodbye to Goosevillopolis video, my previous world was all corrupted and I couldn't get it to work how I wanted. Then they did a whole bunch of updates and I decided that I would leave that world and restart on here completely. Don't even think about it. So there's a couple of things like the lighthouse and I'll get back up now. The lighthouse and the big house here that are going to be the same as what they were before. Hi, like a little family of you. Where's the other one gone? Oh, somewhere. Right, let's take these out. Sometimes the blocks are really helpful, but then other times they become distracting. The other one went. Just gave up. So I sort of take them out as I'm going along. I do need the blocks because we have so few. That's all of those. those, so let's grab some more. We couldn't make very many yesterday because we were kind of out of inventory space again. So I want to kind of curve it around, and we will change it up a bit. It's only because I'm just building it at the moment. I always change things up once I've built it a bit. Oh, the bridge has gone down. Oh, still not a bridge. That is going to really annoy me. Let's have a little look from here. Oh, thank you for the like. That's really appreciated. Hi. It was nice to see you. Where did you go? And then a couple more in at this level, I think. And then we could even have some at this level. Ow. Oh, okay. Apparently my sword is a bit stronger than your fist. Sorry. I think we're going to have to sleep because it's just so dark again. Maybe we should bring the bed a bit closer. Sleep this off and then we'll go and sleep somewhere closer. The bed was not too far away. And I think it should overhang. So as you can see here, I really like that idea where this part of the bridge comes out and the rest is in a level. I also like that it's a different material. I quite like that.
It doesn't even make sense.
That dirt effect. I'm actually debating whether to get the mud. I don't really want to use mud. Like the clay bricks. We have to change them all up, don't we? Oh no, we can pour water onto dirt, can't we? I don't really want to use mud because I've got a whole project to do with that. I'm just trying to think what I can use. Half wondering whether it should match a little bit of the lighthouse, but at the same time I don't, because that is a really big structure of pink and white as is. Although it's bricks and sandstone, between the two of them, that's a huge similarity. If we then add the bridge to look the same, that would be a bit different. You can always pop in a couple of suggestions on here if anyone wants to. It won't be the first time I've used a suggestion from a viewer. That's two I've done actually that have been really helpful. So I just want to build this up and then I can see. No, definitely not. We can see what it's going to look like. I'm just thinking about actually just using mud. No, I don't want it down there. Oh, I've lost it now. And I'm wondering if I got some bottles, could I just turn that into mud that's there and we can see what it looks like. I need a different texture, but at the same time I want it to be similar. We've got a lot of those sort of materials in there. So I do plan some items in my world, and then I have some that I don't. I think this size will work. So from down here, looking up at the cliff, I mean, that's going to be a tall, really high. Looking up at the cliff, it doesn't actually feel out of perspective. I feel that you've got this chunky lighthouse nearby here. That's going to be taller than what it shows there as well. You've got this building is going to stretch all the way over to here, and then you've got the big church behind you. I feel the perspective is okay. And then we're going to need some kind of walkway, not a walkway, but some kind of fence line along the edges, so it won't feel sort of out of character. And then by the time you're coming up here, it doesn't feel under or overpowered by what's going on around. So I'm happy to continue with that. Oh, that's the wrong place. Yeah, I thought it was. So we need to go and have a look at some different block textures. Oh. Yeah, and the way that I do it is sometimes... Oh, this is going to be a nuisance. Let's go down and try and do it from down the bottom. What did I do here? Oh, I was debating whether to change it so it went straight across, which I think I probably will. So let's just knock those there. Let's go and look at what we've done. We've made a few changes since. Nick, hello. Sorry, I didn't see the message. How are you doing? Thanks for popping along. I have to keep looking away from my screen to notice. Yeah, that's definitely a better proportion, and I'm thinking of bringing it to where this level is here, that line, and then taking it back up into the cliff. So we've got a little bit of a hump back, and then we can go back over. We definitely need a different block. It's got to contrast, but not too much. I do really like that tough block. Let's go and see if we can just find a couple of blocks. Although I'm just wondering, I get really distracted on which way I should go. Let's go and look for a couple of blocks. See what we can do. I don't think the gravel would work. The tough might. We can get basalt because we've got the basalt generator here. I think. Oh. I really like this dried kelp block. That's another one of those. Get rid of that. And we don't need these, do we? Got, oh, I thought it was night time again. I get really confused when it's midday for some reason. I don't really want. I want to save those mangroves. The clay is too light. I think it needs to be a dark block. That's just lava and stuff, isn't it? Yeah. Let's just go and have a look at where the tuff and bits and pieces are. So where I've been mining, I've been throwing everything up. Oh, just go round and round in a giant circle. I never remember where I put it. I may have taken a lot of the tuff out. Here's some. I've actually got this deep slate ore, iron ore. That looks quite good. A little bit of the deep slate coal. Okay, let's take that. Take a little bit more of the... So I see everything as a block rather than... I look at its colour as opposed to... and its shape and sort of the decoration that's on it rather than something else. And love, you sent me a message on Xbox. Oh, it's because I don't really know how to access that. I'll have to have a look and see if I can find it. Yeah, sorry, I don't, because I'm on the computer, so I have to actually go into the Xbox app to notice that. I knew I had redstone. I've got all of that redstone in here that I lost. Never mind, we found it now. We're working on the bridge, and I don't think... I'm just trying to sort of place a few of these blocks together. It could work, a little bit of the cobble. I was thinking about this basalt. You and your ads, it's funny. Just remember, every time you do that, I have to authorise it, and then it messes up my screen. How are you getting on today? I know you love your ads. I'm sorry I haven't had a chance to see your new video yet. I will take a look. I've been trying to get all of this garden done so I can have these put these holes in. But no, that's what I just said. I haven't had chance yet. I do know that you need me to though, so don't worry. I will look, I promise. I just yesterday I was really poorly. I got another migraine, but it was a different one, and it really sort of threw me off. That's okay. I will look though, don't worry. I have looked at all of the others so far, haven't I? If I say I'm going to do it, I will. There's some blackstone here, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't want to start using too many random blocks. I want to kind of keep it connected. There's the nether brick. Hold on, let's put that in there. We will need loads of nether brick. And there's black wool. I don't know if I want to do it in the wall. Yeah, I'm not too bad. That one really threw me yesterday. I did try to do a little bit of a live stream last night, but the soul soil, that's really interesting. That's an interesting one. So we're going to go and try these out in a second on the wall. Yeah, I touched my head and it made my face go all funny. It was really horrid. There's a thing called aphasia apparently, which means that you feel pain like with just a slight touch, and I think that's what it was. It was just different. It was not very nice. Anyway, I get used to the migraines. I can deal with the pain most of the time. It's just the weird ones that throw me. Anyway, enough about that. Let's get back on with this. You gotta go. It's always night time, isn't it? Oh, thanks for the bridge. I've just gotta give it a try to see what we can put in. Just checking out different types of blocks. I was thinking of this sea kelp, and then this might go with it. I don't really know what I'm looking for, to be honest. So what I was trying to say before was I planned some things out. So there's a couple of ideas that I've done, like the beginning of the house. I've worked out part of that. But in regards to, I think the andesite would go with those as well. These, like the tough. If I don't want to spend time in creative planning everything out. I like to do it on the fly, so to speak. Just double check if there's anything good in these. No, they're just the same old kind of thing. See? Okay, right, let's go and try some of these then. I think we can oh. And that's funny. I can't approve them every time though. If you put less on it, it will go through, but when you put that many, I have to approve it. Right, let's get back to it then. The trouble is I don't want to use too many different varieties. Yeah, see you later, bye, thanks for popping in. I don't want to use too many varieties and make it look really strange. But at the same time, we need to do something that works. So just need something to stand on. And we want to go in a level. Let me just try this sea kelp first. I think it might look... I don't know, it could add an interesting perspective because of the lines. So let's go and have a look at that. Yeah, bye. No, I like it, but the green doesn't work as well as I would like it to. And I'm not overly keen. I mean, it's good for giving a line right down. There's an area where we want a line to go through. But that's a no for these. Oh, I haven't got the hoe. Have I got a hoe on me? No. Right, so it's a no for those. So I should think it's going to be a no for the prismarine as well. It's quite strange sometimes because I'm really good with colours. Oh, I'm not really good with the drowned. They drive me crackers. I'm really good with colours because I do art and I've been trained in it all. But, right, he's gone. Sometimes I look at them and I just know that's not what I want, and that is not what I want. So they can come straight back out. I am considering this one. That could have quite an interesting shaded look from a distance. So let's. So although it's this sort of dark maroon, no, you're a bad child. Didn't your parents ever teach you to not attack people? Rude. She says, carrying her sword and then killing him. Right, let's go and have a look at this one. We do have to keep going away, because if we don't, we won't get the true idea of what it looks like, and you can build it all and then go, oh my gosh, that's totally rubbish. And we don't want to do that. I don't think it's going to work. No, that's not going to work either. The colours are just too different for this project. I kind of know what I have in my head, but I don't know how to explain it. I want there to be a contrast between them, but one that looks nice. So the next odd one would be the soul soil. At least it doesn't work like sand and actually fall. Ow! It's such a dangerous job building a bridge. No, I'm going to have to shoot you because the next time you're going to kill me again. I don't have room for that now. Not that I need it, but... Oh, that would have looked okay. I quite like that colour. I think that's the kind of colours that I had in my head, but I don't like the wavy pattern on it. So that's no good. At least we're eliminating items, so that is always good to eliminate things. So what I did have in my head was to do, I'm going to go back to the original idea of using the tuff and then we can, so I can see already that they will work together, but they are designed to work together anyway. And then I'm thinking of adding a few highlights where to give a little bit of a texture change. We've got something, a little bit of, oh, where'd that go? I wanted it there. This bit coming in, so it looks like there's something grubby on there, or there's something that's, maybe there's a yellow flower, because you can get sort of flowers. So let's that grow in on the side of buildings. Let's go and have a look at these and see what that looks like. I think that's going to work. That's what I've got in my head. Yeah, I think it does need more textures in it though. The coal and the, really? I knew something was going on. The coal and the gold shouldn't be together, but that's fine. I don't really need another trident, to be honest. Still not quite right. We need to texturize it, and then I can see. Let me just get rid of some of this stuff. I was going to use, I don't want that, we don't want that, or that, or those. Get rid of the things that we definitely don't want. The dripstone may work with a little bit of that deep slate. How does it work next to the tuff? I think it could be too big a difference. One of those in there, a couple of those. Right, let's I just want to clear up all of these things that's all floating around again. I don't know how people just leave them all the time. I just what was that? Why are there bubbles? Okay, well that's different. Don't know what that's all about. I could do with that though. Oh, I think these have all... No, they haven't gone. Yeah, I don't know how people just leave them all falling out. All these bits everywhere. So let's add in another couple of layers. And then we're going to just take out a couple of the blocks and replace them with some other bits. And see if we can texturize it a little and see if that works. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that either. Right, let's try this. Oh, it's another little baby thing going to come and get me. Is it a baby or is it another? Oh, it's another adult one. No, that's the wall. Oh, there's some more blocks here. I knew there was something else. Okay. Right, let's have a look at that then. Okay, I've managed to put those in too straight a line. What if it had a row of these blocks along the bottom? Okay, let's give that a look. Don't know, it needs something. Something's not right. It's not right that these are in a pattern for a start. And then let's maybe take another one of those. Please forgive me, I'm going to sneeze in a minute. Oh, thank you for the likes today. I don't seem to have too many people viewing, but those that are viewing are all putting likes on, so it's really appreciated. Thank you very much. I don't expect to get a lot of views. It's just I do this sort of half for me, really. It's good for my mental health. I want to be able to do this, but I can't. Well, no, it's not that I can't. It's that I don't enjoy doing it for myself. I like to share it. Share the ideas and discuss it with people and see what everybody thinks. I don't like that. I don't think I'm going to like that either. Might be okay. Oh, go away! I honestly, I feel like just going out, draining this whole area just so that you lot won't keep coming over. And I'll go, oh well, you don't have a river anymore, an ocean. Oh, I don't know, that could work actually. I would need to bring it. Oh, I've run out. To make another batch. It's just all trial and error, really, all of this stuff. Just trying to see what works, what doesn't. And then don't be afraid to change it. You know, if you don't think it's working, then change it to what you think it will. You know, I really like what I've done here, but at the same time I know it's not quite what I want, so I've spent a while working out what I can change it to, and we're going to change it. These are still too close. I don't like it at all. Let's go with that side. No, they're still on the same level. Let's try this one. Just pull everything apart. Why don't you, Goose? Put that up there. Put that one down there. Put that in there. Okay, let's try that. Shoo! Shoo, shoo, shoo. Go away, I'm busy. I don't have time to play. Right, let's get rid of this. And let's have another look. Sorry, there's a lot of toing and froing at the moment while I just try to figure out if this is what I want. We could use a little bit of gravel to add a little bit more texture, but the silence is because I'm still not happy with it. I don't know what I can do that's different. The thing is, I actually really liked the dirt, but I don't like the dirt. So let's, I think it's because of the brown. I think that's what it is. I think it's the brown texture. So let's try this dripstone block. And see what that looks like. This is quite pink though. The trouble with the dirt blocks, using them as a build, is the Enderman will steal them as well. So I don't like using dirt blocks unless I have to. No, that doesn't work at all. The other one we've got is the rooted dirt. And then there is muddy mangrove roots. I'm thinking they might work. Let's just try those. I don't know if I've got any in here. Or skulk. Addy Plays G. Hello, how are you? Got this skulk. What would that look like? I suppose brown wool could be an option if I really liked the brown. I think this works on the bottom, so I'm happy to keep that. And then I don't have the hoe on me at the moment. Did all the blocks come up and I collected them without realising? I don't know if this will work. This one seems quite an unusual one. I have got a job for this, for the skulk. Oh no. I like it, but not there. Definitely not for this one. Sorry, this has taken a lot longer than I would have liked. This will go on the spider project that I've got to do. We've got a giant project to do of there. We actually have loads of giant projects. These ones, I think, are big projects, but I think I've got some which would be classed as more giant ones. And some of them are a lot more technical. So we've got to try and figure those out too. I do not want to lose the skulk because we don't have a huge amount. Although we do have that area we can go back to. So we went out to find an ancient city the other day and we found the skulk and all the goodies. So I've got everything that I wanted, but there was no ancient city, which I didn't know was a thing. Technically, I've been playing about 3 years. It's Agi, isn't it? Sorry, I have to keep looking really close to see what the name is. I've been playing about 3 years, but I haven't actually played for about 1.5 years. We started playing when COVID started, really, just before. And the only reason I started to play was because my daughter has autism. With pathological demand avoidance, and my little boy was only 6 at the time, and they really wanted to play Minecraft. I finally let them because I actually thought it was a really rubbish game, which sounds really daft, but I didn't understand then how good it was. And I started to play because they didn't know what to do, and they were getting really upset and frustrated by it all. So I learned to play and realised just how much I liked it. But then I've spent the last sort of 2-3 years with suffering from migraines nearly every day, on and off. So I sort of stopped, and I wanted to do live streams because I've got some really interesting ideas, and I just didn't have the computer that I had wasn't very good, so I couldn't really do them. And then I've managed to get that bit sorted and pay for better internet. It's still not great, but it's as much as the area can handle at the moment. And yeah, so not very long, but then with the update, so I didn't play for about a year and a half. This is a brand new world that we started about 6 to 8 weeks ago. What about you? How long have you played? And do you play Bedrock or do you play Java? Sorry, I'm just looking to see if I've got any muddy mangrove roots. I didn't try the basalt, did I? If not, we'll have to make a couple. So my brain is continuously ticking over ideas of what I can do and how I can change it all or make it work. I was thinking of using wood, doing it this type of stripped floor, but I don't like that idea. I've got to be careful not to get blown up. Creepers keep falling off the tops and then blowing me up. Oh, it's not nighttime? Really? Looks like nighttime to me. I don't think I've got any muddy mangrove roots. We'll go down the bottom and quickly make some. There we're going to need... Just look, see if I've got a couple first, but I don't think so. I think I may have used them. I think they could work. We tried the dripstone, we didn't like it. So I've got a giant cave area that we've made. So you can't, there's not a huge amount that you can see here yet. We've built an iron farm. Oh, let's throw it on here, shall we? So to make mud, we just pour the water onto the mud, sorry, the dirt, and then we can make muddy mangrove roots by using the mangrove and the mud. So let's go and see if we can get some more water. I don't think I've got any water buckets ready down here. I think I've pretty much taken everything out. And then let's go and see if we can make some of these. These might work better. I think this might give us that brownish look, but without it just being dirt. We need a couple of buckets that do not contain lava. Here we go. We'll take 3 because I quite often mess it up. And then we'll go down and just quickly make a little area to make some mud. So we're just going to dig out 1, 2, 3, and then we can put the water in. And then we can keep filling up our bottles. Oh, we actually did it straight away. I normally mess it up. So then we can just do this. Sorry, I might go dizzy in a minute. Sorry, if that's annoying, just stop looking for a second. Ah! Okay, we'll just fall in here then. Right, let's try this. This will be enough to try. I haven't found... I need to make a quicker way of rehydrating mud. I don't quite know how you can do it. Maybe using a dropper or a dispenser. It would be a dispenser, wouldn't it? But then they would smash the bottles, which I wouldn't want. Uh-oh. Have that back. I think I might go for a break in a minute. I am still recovering from yesterday's migraine, so I'm getting tired really quickly. They can really make me very tired at times. Right, let's leave that part there so we can see the difference. Now I want to use some of the mud. I could add in a little bit of the basalt actually. So let's see what we've got here. Here's the mud here. I think this might work. I think this could be a bit more of the texture that I'm looking for. It's got that darkness, it's got the brown. The Enderman can't just steal it. Now let's also add in a little bit of the basalt. And some of these muddy ones. So I kind of just make it up where I'm putting everything. I don't have a particular location on each time. Ah, that's it. I'm out. I might have another couple here that I can add in. There's one of each. Right, let's go and give this a look this time. Let's see what happens. That's much better. I don't like how I've managed to put all of those into a pattern though with the basalt. I think, and a few less basalt. Yeah, I think it's going to be mud. It needed to be dark, I think. I just can't get my head around what I want to do. I think I do want it to be this dark mud. I think this one's too light. Ah, no, that's really interesting. And that will make quite a big difference actually, because if you look, you can change the direction of the mangrove roots. So I've placed some upwards and some across. Okay, so that's interesting. Actually, maybe the odd one of this is the same texture. I was looking, if you look, the mud, the basalt and the tuff are very similar textures, so they should work quite well together as well. So I might add just the odd highlight, take out more of these basalt and just add in a little bit of the tuff. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to have to just go on a break for a minute. I'm really struggling, and I think my daughter needs me, so I will see you in about 15 minutes or so. Thanks ever so much for watching.
missing you lately. You're sitting right there, but so far away. Where do we go? Nobody knows. We'll have to see how this story goes. 'Cause I've been looking for forgiveness. I try to be the best I can. I wanna wake you up in the middle of the night. I wanna stay right here for the rest of my life. So I keep on believing the hurting is gone. I know I'm right where I belong. Hey, what about you? Straight from the heart, I'll always be waiting, waiting right here for you to come along and give me strength to carry on. We keep waiting for tomorrow, trying to find a better way. I wanna wake you up in the middle of the night. I wanna stay right here for the rest of my life. So I keep on believing the hurting is gone. I know I'm right where I belong. Hey, what about you? I know we can get lost sometimes, but I'm always coming back to you. Wake you up in the middle of the night. Wake you up in the middle of the night. I wanna wake you up in the middle of the night. I wanna stay right here for the rest of my life. So I keep on believing the hurting is gone. I know we're right where we belong. Hey, what about you? I wanna wake you up in the middle of the night. Oh, I wanna stay right here for the rest of my life. Oh, so I keep on believing the hurting is gone. I know we're right where we belong. Hey, what about you? I've hung around this place too long. It's time for me to be moving on. Yes, it is. Got no regret. Ain't nothing gonna wrong. It's just me following the line that the stars have drawn. That's why I'm in the wind. That's where you'll find me. I'm in the wind, long, long gone. Let me tell you, a new day begins when
Hello-y-ho-ha, I'm back, it's CJSGOOSE, Invisible TG. Hello, how are you? Thanks for popping along, and to everybody else that's popping along, thank you to you as well. We're trying to get this bridge sorted. I've just been asking my daughter for some advice, and she agrees that this one, although it does look okay, is a little bit dark, and I'm still not keen on that one, and I still really like that one, which is really annoying because I don't want to do it in dirt. So we're going to just go and try one more thing, which is go and get some wood and some rooted dirt. So let's try that and see if we can give this sort of a brownie kind of effect, but so the Enderman can't just steal it. Does anybody know if the Enderman can steal rooted dirt? I have a feeling that they can. I did disregard the soul soil, but I think we're just going to borrow it again. Let's take some of this out. Let's have a look for... Oh, the bed's all the way over there. We can just watch the pathway go back down again. I really like how it goes down. We will be tweaking it so it will be better and bigger, and it's probably going to go all the way from where the bed is all the way down to here. That's the idea. But the problem with that is we have to cross chunk borders, and chunk borders and bedrock don't like each other, and then they break. So we're going to see what we can do with that anyway. Right, we need some wood. Let's go down here, go and see what we can find. Then we'll snooze on the way up. Oh, I could do with a good snooze. Who likes having a good snooze? I know I do. Don't really get a good snooze anymore. Right, so there's the dark one. I don't want to use the mangrove. I don't want to use the acacia. Oh, do I not have any actual wood? Got some planks. I've got jungle. Which one looks closest to the dirt? That one or the spruce? I suppose the spruce wood. I've used the spruce a lot though. It's really funny actually because I hate the spruce wood. So I'm not quite sure why I've ended up using so much spruce so far. Every build I've used so far has spruce. Maybe we should try and change it to jungle. The birch would be no good. That's definitely too light. Apologies to Miku about that because she does love her birch. But I think she might agree that the birch would be too bright on this occasion. Yeah, she does kind of agree. She's behind me, but she's not going to talk because she has autism and doesn't want anyone to hear her. But she is here. I'm not just randomly talking to myself. I promise. Maybe... No, I was thinking about adding a little bit of moss, but... Okay, we'll take it. We'll take a little bit of the moss. This is the only way to do it, is just trial and error. Just try to see what one works and what one doesn't. And unfortunately, it's taken me a little bit longer than I wanted, but one of those days, I'm afraid. My brain doesn't want to play properly. Nope. No spruce. We've used it all. So we'll see if we can grab a little bit of spruce from outside. I think I've got a tree up there. At the minute, I don't have a farm. Oh, we have no tree either. We do have saplings though. And what we do is we'll build a big one. Build a tree. We're going to build a tree apparently. That's the new way of doing trees, is we just build them. Let's pop that onto here. We need to get rid of this anyway. Oh, I suppose that's in the way. Let's go over here in this space. Where have we put it? So we're just going to grab some of this spruce wood and see if we can make it look like we want. Seriously now? Why won't you grow? I have not had a lot of luck with these trees, to be honest. we need to have an area where we can build them, doing it again, where we can grow them and we know that they're going to grow. Just when you grow, tree! Now I've got the lightning tree song in my head. I hate growing trees. Why? Surely there is enough space here. Can't be anything to do with this little one on the side. This is silly. Let's go back over here and replace this with soil then. Oh, horsey, mind out! Please don't turn red. I don't know if they heal. Do they heal after a time? Oh, hold on. He's on 2.5 hearts. We'll come and have a look at him again in a second. I'm sorry. Right. Let's try again, but we'll do it here and see if we've used all of that bone meal. Luckily we have more. So we're going to look at the building again in a second. I just want some wood, that's all. Seriously? Now what's stopping it from growing? Let's take it out here. Let's take it to the house. If it tells me there's no room there, then, well, we know there's something wrong. We just want a little bit of wood. Is it really that hard to ask for? I don't think so. We've got another skeleton horse here. We also have one down at bedrock level. Don't ask me why we have one down at bedrock level. It just thought it wanted to go down there. Somehow we've got to try and get it out, and I have no idea how. Thank you! Oh, wonderful tree. You're so... I'm so grateful that you graced me with your presence, finally. Okay. Right, let's try some of this. So we're going to try stripped wood, planks of wood, and just wood itself. So when I'm chopping down one of these trees, I like to do it like this, so that I can climb all the way to the top. Except I pulled that one out. It's not so helpful. And now I can't reach. Let's try again. You don't realise just how tall these trees are until you start trying to get them down. We will be able to continue in just a moment. A slight interlude whilst we try to cut the tree down. Oh, seriously? This is a tall tree. I mean, it means I get loads of wood, so that should be a good thing. I nearly called this a spoon. Having a bad day. Words won't be coming out today very well. Don't forget you can chat on here if you want to. I've said hi to Invisible TG. And it does make a better stream when people chat. Right, we're going to leave this little bit of podzol. Do we have... I don't know if we do actually. A crafting table up this end. I was just looking, we could do this so it... Right, I know I've just cut down all of this wood, but we're just going to try something. Let's just give myself another... I'm just going to use... I'm just going to make ourselves another crafting table and treasure chest. Because I've just come up with an idea. which might work. Maybe. Don't wanna, oh, I had it in there. So we're just going to take all of this out so that we can then rip. Oh, I don't want that. Get out. Something that I didn't think of was to take this level out like that. And it's just when I was over the other side walking backwards from a different angle. I don't like pulling out the mangrove roots. No, 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 no. Silly goose. You are a silly goose. I've not got any more of those. Hold on, let's put a piece of this coal. Maybe not quite right. They take so much longer. It's hard when you've got this variety in items and one takes like 1 second and the others take about 6, and then you touch another one and then it's like 2 seconds, and then another one it's like 10. So what we want to do now is put the muddy mangrove at the top. Or I could just throw myself into the ocean, whichever one works quickest. Don't have a lot of it though, that's any trouble. I really don't have a lot of it. And then put the tuff back in underneath. This could be a this could still be a complete disaster. Sorry, words are coming up backwards. Not helpful. Like that. Oh, what else have we got? A little bit more tuff over here. Bring it over a bit more. No, when I said over, I actually meant over this side, not over there. Right, let's go and look at that now. So the idea is this time is that we've got a shade on it. So we've got the higher part has the shade from the bridge. That could work better. Miku, what do you think of that? Okay, I've got a nod from Miku. What do you guys think of that? Let's just get rid of him because no. Arrow didn't reach far enough, did it? Ah, got him. Yes. Maybe, but we're just going to try the wood anyway. Still didn't get the rooted dirt. That will be downstairs, I think. So let's try the other bits. Maybe we'll do it on the other side. We'll leave this one up. Oh, seriously? Look, I'm trying to get the one with less. Maybe we'll just try a few mixtures here. So let's take a few of those and a few of these, then a few of those, and we can strip them while we're there. Plus we've got some of this, and it's bedtime again. There it goes. What do you mean I can't rest now there's monsters? There is nobody here. Phantom monsters, that's what it was. Uh-oh. Did you get trapped in my bridge? Oh. So let's go to the other side, and it's still not a bridge. It's really going to keep bothering me. Oh, I still have some. I thought I'd emptied those. So let's put this across here. Then that tells me how big it is. Anyway. Okay, and then it's coming out to here. They've got to go in here anyway, so give me a bit of an idea of where they've got to go. Right, let's try adding in the spruce wood. We want to go back a level. And we can change the direction. We'd have to go under though to do that one. We don't want them all in the same. And then we can strip some. No, we get it the right way. And we can leave some, and then debating whether to do something like that on some of them, and some of those on some as well. Maybe another one of them. Could add a little bit of the dark like that, and then maybe just try the odd jungle wood. I mean, it could look, we could put that in where there's a little bit of other woods going on. Oh no. Definitely not that. That's not nice. Go away. It's just not nice, are they? Go away. Shoo. And you. Please leave me alone. Right, let's try and have a look at that. No, that looks too higgledy-piggledy. Yeah, you can walk over the bridge when it's done. Sorry, my little girl was just asking me something. No, that looks hideous. Don't like that at all. I don't like all of the mixture. But what about if it was just the stripped wood? I think they were actually spruce, but it's fine. Just collect all of these first and then let's put some of these back in. I don't want them to all be the same way, and at the same time I don't want them all to be checkered, so I've got to be a bit careful. Yeah, that's a good idea. Or maybe dark oak at the bottom, which would make it look like it's... Sorry, my daughter's just come up with a suggestion. Did I use all the dark oak? No, it's there. Put dark oak on the bottom to make it look like it's got wet. Yeah, she's agreeing to that. She's really good with the creative builds. She's got really good colour suggestions. And it's really nice having her here in the background. You can't hear her, but stop it. I don't want you to attack me, you horrid little beastly thingy. I was going to say beastie, but I came up with beastly, so then I had to try and call it something, and that's why we got a thingy. It's very technical. Right, let's try this. So she's trying to help me. Bridge you drowned. Oh, it's called a drowned. Yeah, thanks. I had a really bad migraine yesterday. My brain is still completely scrambled. So my lovely little girl is just helping me remember what it's called. Right, let's try that. Where's the logs? Loggies, come on. I don't think I'm going to stay on too much longer. This is taking me a lot longer than I wanted, and I'm struggling. I'm going to strip all of them. Right, let's go and have a look at this then. I think yeah, spruce at the top or the middle. What do you think? It's actually dark oak and the other one. Sorry, we're just conferring. Oh, she's got that. Oh, I'm not really sure. Face. This is really bothering me because I think the problem is I just want the dirt, and I've never used dirt as a block like this before. Yeah, there is dark oak in there too. Maybe what we should do is go and find some rooted dirt. Bless you. Let's go and find a little bit of rooted dirt. Add a couple of bits of that in. I think I'm going to end up leaving it as dirt. And maybe put some struts in to make it look like it's being held up or something. What if we take... There's some rooted dirt. If we used... Yeah, it did look like spruce, but I put both in. They have got a similar look. No, none of these. No, I had to just go down. The rooted dirt must be down in the cave. So if you've not seen the cave, this is why you can't really see a huge amount of work up here, because we've spent a long time down in the cave. That's the villagers. They won't have any. So we're just going to see if we can grab a piece of this. I think we've still got some left. That's stone. So this is the underground cave and geode that we've been working on. Just Still got a bit of work to go down here, but we've just moved on temporarily because people are getting a bit bored of doing the same thing. That's a bit of rooted dirt. Some mossy one. I'm just trying to think about a wall. So I'll put in a couple of bits of wall up. I'm just looking for rooted dirt. I'm sure we should have at least a stack somewhere. Here it is. I don't have a lot left, but do have some. No, oh, I was lucky I only done all the way through. So this is our lush cave and geode that we've been working on, but it's also our guardian and iron farm. If you want me to come back and take a look around, I will. If not, we'll just get on with this piece, and then I'm going to give up in a minute for a little while. Not actually really achieved anything, which is really frustrating, but sometimes that's how it goes. But once we've got it right, we'll be really happy. If we don't do it right, it will ruin the whole build. Uh-oh. I don't know if I've got a bed here now. I keep moving them. I keep bringing myself a bed to all the locations, and then I borrow them, and then I forget to bring them back. Here's one being guarded by a creeper. And a skelly bone. I missed you. Still missed you. Can we sleep? Yeah. Just gotta watch out for that zombie villager coming over. No, we're okay. They're quite strong. Oh, I'm going to have to fix my bow. Not my bow, my pickaxe. Right, let's give this one more try. So I'm just going to add to what's on there this time. And I just want to make a couple of walls. Just want to see what they look like on there. You can't make a smooth wall, which is really frustrating. Just take a few extras. So we've got some rooted dirt. Right, let's just work on this around. That's where we've got those. Let's just see what that combination looks like. I actually think I'm just going to end up with the dirt. The rooted dirt doesn't actually make very much difference to the normal dirt. What about one of these note blocks? Or maybe a bit of jungle wood. Let's just add a couple of these actually inside this time. Let's just try and be a bit lazy. Ah! Let me just not do that. Okay. we want some rooted dirt, the odd note block, and a little bit of that. Maybe the odd piece of soul soil. No, put the normal dirt back in there. Right, let's try that. Oh no, here they come again. No, just the rooted dirt, I think. The others just look... Maybe a little bit of the jungle planks would work, but not too much. Or what about a strip jungle? That might work. Didn't think about that one. The others are just too dark. They don't work. It's good because if I didn't really want to use the note blocks again, as we've got them in quite a prominent place with the church.
Are we delirious? Can I get serious? What lies on the horizon? Horizon for us. My heartbeat calls your name.
Could just be that little bit too bright. It's quite a bright colour, that wood. It's quite got a sort of green tinge to it as well. Yeah, it looks... Yeah, I think I'm going with the dirt. It's really weird. We're going to have to try and find a way of stopping the Enderman from getting to it. Maybe just having slabs so we can't reach them. Maybe making sure that there's a slab on everything. I don't know. I think that's the way I'm going to end up going after all of this. I know it's taken a long time. I do apologise about that, but I've got to get it right, and I'm just not happy with any of it. I think the dirt is what I'm going with. I never thought I'd say that. I'm actually building with dirt. Right, guys, I'm going to have to go. I'm really struggling today. Thanks for popping along. Sorry we've not managed to do a huge amount, but hopefully on the next one we'll be more productive. I'll try and strip all this out in the meantime and get a little bit more put together so we can figure out what we're doing. But I do have the trees coming today, so I don't know how much time I'll have. Thanks ever so much to everyone that's liked the stream and popped along. It's really appreciated, and apologies for still being a bit under the weather. And we'll see you again